What is up, everybody? It's Cobes here, and today I'm back with a Fortnite video. In today's Fortnite video, I am going to be ranking every single contrail or skydiving trail, which I'll probably put in the title because more people know what that is, in Fortnite from worst to best. So there are 10 different contrails. I'm assuming we'll get 5 more in Season 5, but we got 5 from Season 3, which they were introduced in, and 5 more in Season 4. I do like the Season 4 ones a little bit more, I'll just be honest. But everyone leave me a comment telling me which your favorite contrail is, and which is your least favorite. Which one do you just despise and you're never going to use? Because honestly, I don't really care about which contrail I use unless I'm using a really badass one. Some of these I don't even really notice I'm using. But let's get into this list. But make sure to drop a like. Let's try to get to 500. Turn on your notifications and subscribe, guys. At my number 10 spot, I gave it to the pretty basic. Nothing special about this one. Ultramarine. This one's cool if you just like the very basic color blue, like dark blue and light blue. But other than that, there's nothing really going on for this one, and I really don't see myself putting this one any higher. Honestly, this one's the lamest out of all of these so far. But I do respect you if you put it a little bit higher. I know some people like this one. I've seen it in my comment section before. I think it stands out, but it doesn't stand out in the way some of these other ones do. At my number 9 spot, I had to give it to AllStar, and AllStar is a pretty basic one as well. I just don't feel like you can see this one as visibly as you can for some of these other ones. I think AllStar at our number 9 spot is very similar to our number 8 spot, which is the first Season 4 contrail that I added to this list. So at our number 8 spot, I gave it to Hearts. And Hearts is very similar to AllStar, but I do think it stands out a bit more. Honestly, between these two, I really didn't know which to put, but I just gave it to Hearts because it's pink and it stands out a bit more. But these two, I just don't like that much compared to some of these other ones that stand out so much more. But Hearts and AllStar are very similar in their design. At my number 7 spot, I gave it to Bubbles. And honestly, in gameplay, if you're just like in the loading screen and you're looking in your locker and you're checking out Bubbles, it doesn't look as cool as it does in game. So definitely try it out in game. It looks a little bit better. Maybe some of the Season 4 ones that I don't have would be higher up on this list if I actually use them in game, because I haven't checked out every single one of these, like actually using them in a real ranked game. I'm just looking at them in my locker or in the battle pass for the ones that I haven't unlocked yet. But Bubbles all around, it's a pretty basic one, but I do think it's all right. At my number 6 spot, I gave it to Lightning, and I'm looking at this thing and it looks so amazing. I think it really looks good with Carbide if you want to use it with him. I'm assuming it'll look good with Omega as well, but I currently don't have him. But I think with Carbide, his whole like blue design throughout his skin, and then the blue lightning, it makes it look so badass on the skin. So go try it out. Go try to get all the armor for Carbide as well. I'd recommend doing that. But Lightning all around, it's a pretty badass looking one. I could definitely see this one being higher on your list, but for me, it's gonna be at number 6 just because I like some of these other contrails more. At my number 5 spot, I had to give it to Spraypaint. I love this design and it's very creative. I think they stole, maybe they didn't steal, but they're inspired by Subway Surfer, because I feel like this spray paint sort of design definitely came from Subway Surfer. If you guys have ever played that game, or if you haven't, I would recommend go download that because it's an awesome game to pass the time if you're in class and you don't want to pay attention, which I wouldn't recommend. No, I'm joking. Definitely don't pay attention in class. Go do something else. But play some Subway Surfer if you have the time. It's an amazing game, but this really reminds me of Subway Surfer because the whole theme behind Subway Surfer, the characters, you know, they're spray painting a train and then they had to run away from a cop, basically, or run away from someone trying to catch them. But this design is so amazingly creative. I love it so much, guys. I can't get over it. At my number 4 spot, I had to give it to the Flames. I think the Flames are insanely badass. The only reason they're at the number 4 spot and they're not higher, I really do think they get in the way of your vision of your character and where you're going to land. And if someone sees you with the flames on, they're going to know exactly where you're landing. That's the only problem I have with it, or those are the only problems. There's 2 different problems. I still love this design, and this was the first thing that Fortnite showed for contrails. They showed the flames because they're obviously the best design in season 3, and they're like easily easily the fan favorite in season 3. But you know, we'll see if they're the fan favorite for me, or if they're my personal favorite in season 3. Which, let's move on to number 3. Ironically enough, you know, they're not. They're not. Rainbow is my favorite contrail from season 3. I love its design. As you guys know, if you watched my last video, I'm pretty sure I talked about it. I love rainbows and I love rainbow designs in Fortnite. I think like the Bright Bomber, the Rainbow Smash, the Rainbow Glider, all those are so amazing, especially the Bright Bag, which does have rainbows on it. That's one of the best back bling in this game. I love those designs and I love the rainbow contrail. This is something I'll use all the time. And if you didn't know, if you use this with the Rainbow Glider, there will actually be a trail, a rainbow trail coming off your rainbow glider, which makes it look so much better. So go try that out. If you've never known that, you're welcome. I promise you it looks so amazing. At my number 2 spot, I had to give it to retro sci-fi. This also reminds me of Call of Duty. There's been a lot of things that remind me of other things, but it's literally like there's a stream going through your ray gun shots. Do you guys know what I'm even talking about? If you guys don't know what the ray gun is, go play some Modern Warfare 2. I know I'm recommending a lot of different games, but these are all classic games that I'm talking about. And it really, like, once I recognized that it looked like the ray gun, I fell in love with it even more. When I first used this, like, this is one of the first contrails you get. I think it may even be the first. I don't know if you get this or spray paint first. Someone leave it in the comment section, but once I realized that like this literally looks like ray gun shots coming out of your hands while you're gliding down, I was in love with it. I wish there was a glider that you could use where this trail would be coming out of your glider as well. Maybe in the future we'll get something like that, maybe a retro sci-fi glider. I would be in love with that and I think I would use it. Maybe some retro skins. I guess I could use it with Funk Ops. Funk Ops is definitely one of those retro skins, but let's move on to our number 1 spot. At my number 1 spot, I had to give it to the most creative one this season. The Shooting Star is easily the most creative, and I feel like it's gonna be a fan favorite as well. What do you guys think about this glider? I love that little atmosphere that you create while gliding down to the ground. It feels like it's real. It feels like you're really gliding to the ground, and that's what you would create if you were flying towards the ground in a parachute and you could see what was around you. You would see that you're actually affecting the atmosphere, and that's basically the best way I can explain it. And the color is blue around you. I love that design. If you guys disagree with my list, make sure to leave it in the comment section. But honestly, for your number 1s, I could definitely see Spray Paint being the number 1. Maybe the Lightning, that one's badass. Possibly Flames, and I don't think retro sci-fi would have been as high on your list. But whoever leaves their full list in the comment section will get their comment pinned if you guys care about that. But I want everyone, I know I've been asking, I'm sorry guys, I'll try not to do this in future videos, but this is the thing I really want you to answer if you don't answer anything else. What do you want to see for future skydiving contrails? What do you guys want to see? Do you have any sort of ideas? Maybe I'll make a future video on it talking about all your ideas, but leave them in the comment section. I will be streaming every single day, so if you guys don't want to miss out on a stream, I do stream every day. Turning on your notifications will be the best way to never miss out on a stream. And trust me, they're fun. You can make friends there. Join my Discord server if you want to talk to me ever, because I will be on that. Not many people know about it, but if I don't remember to link it, someone remind me in the comment section. Make sure to drop a like, turn on your notifications, and please subscribe. But last thing I'm gonna say, I'm asking for more comments, fuck. Just type out a list of comments that oh, fuck it, man. But really, the last thing I'm about to say, okay. The last thing I'm about to say, let me get this right. Leave a video comment telling me any video ideas you want me to fucking create in the future, because, you know, I'm always curious and I'm always willing to make any sort of video ideas you guys want me to. So make sure to leave those down in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to smack the like button. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.